one man who doesn't need a machine to know if you are telling the truth.
Psychologist and body language expert Darren Stanton.
He is a body language expert.
A man who is an expert in this field.
He produces uncannily expert evidence.
Tonight we have a human lie detector.
Hypnotist, psychologist, body language expert.
I spoke exclusively with body language expert Darren Stanton.
Darren Stanton.
Darren Stanton.
Darren Stanton himself joins me now.
Darren joins us now.
Darren, good afternoon.
A full-time human lie detector. Let's see him in action.
We've asked Darren Stanton, a retired police officer and body language expert, to assess the Philpott's demeanour at the press conference.
When they're trying to fabricate the emotions, they imagine what that person would be feeling and they do their very best to act out those emotions.
Every post, everything that you like, these are all bits of data that are going towards building a profile against people.
Say to me, I'm holding a red chip in my hand.
I'm holding a red chip in my hand.
Okay. So straight away you blink twice, so blink weight increases.
I spoke to Darren Stanton, a body language expert.
It's quite a telling piece of footage in terms of the genuineness of everyone.
We're now joined live by body language expert Darren Stanton.
You can see obviously President Macron starting to wave, and then as you say President Trump begins to do the same. But then we also see the President make this sort of gesture, this power gesture with his fist, as if to get one up on him.
Deception is linked to the change of emotion, and what we saw was she went from looking down all the time and having a pretty quiet voice to suddenly looking up.
So in that clip, you're not sold?
I'm not sold at all.
Okay, so that was Vladimir Klitschko. Very short and sweet answers. What do you take from that?
When he's asked the question about what Lennox Lewis has said, he kind of flashes a disgust. It's just a sort of crinkling of the nose. If you slow it down, you'll be able to see that. So quite interesting. From what I've seen, you know, Conor McGregor is a very, very confident man, very confident in his beliefs, and I think he's going to be getting into the ring with 100% conviction that he's going to win.
When the Diamond Jubilee coach, when it arrived at the Abbey, and we see that image of him looking down, muttering, what's that telling us, Darren Stanton?
It's a sign of impatience, of frustration, and a little bit of anger. So something has obviously in his mind not gone to plan. I've arranged to watch from another room while Melissa confronts her husband about cheating. She may not be able to pick up his lying, but I certainly will. I'm in Santa Monica, California, where I'm going to be asking these guys what the biggest lie is they've ever told. I'm Darren Stanton, I'm a behavioural expert. I've been asked to look for signs of takeaway trauma. It's a great skill to have, skills in body language for business, because for me it's all about dealing with people. So maybe you're a manager or maybe in sales or marketing or whatever aspect, it's all about dealing with other people.
Big businesses now invest in big bucks in teaching staff how to read behaviour. And you sit in on interviews, right, with companies, and you're there to read the language. How do you tell when somebody's not telling the truth?
What I do predominantly is sit in as a silent observer, and I'm looking for how the candidate conveys their behaviour. That one little gesture, that one little tick or tell that you gave away, that's the one reason why I've caught you out.
Darren Stanton, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you.